Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So we're here today with RWBY White trailer. We did the R in RWBY, now we're doing the W in RWBY White. There were a lot of comments. There were a lot of comments in the first one. I kind of wanted to put the first one out there, just to see whether like there's gonna be any comments that are like, okay, you need to do it in a certain order. But there were a lot of comments of like other things of like, okay, you know, all of these characters, these 4 characters, RWBY, are based on mythological or legendary characters, which is very interesting because, you know, that immediately you know, okay, RWBY, the red, the R in RWBY was Red Riding Hood. So now we are at W for White. And considering we've had Red Riding Hood, the obvious choice in my mind is Snow White. You know, snow, okay, but white, and it being a white trailer. A lot of people have also said, there was a lot of comments. I tried reading all of them. I mean, I have at one point, but they're probably more by now, so I don't, I didn't expect that, to be completely honest. But yeah, a lot of people were saying that Rooster Teeth is completely okay with people reacting to it, which I'm very happy about, if I'm being completely honest, just because, you know, you always face a lot of issues with reacting to things. Some of the things I just react to because, and even if there are issues, I try and work around them. But if Rooster Teeth is generally okay with it, then that's absolutely fine. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic, in my honest, humble opinion. Besides that, though, yeah, we're gonna go through these 4 trailers. I keep wanting to call it RWBY because when I read RWBY, I think of Ruby, you know. But no, it's the RWBY trailer. So we're gonna go with actually just thinking about it for a few seconds, right? If red was Red Riding Hood, and W, I'm assuming, is Snow White, who would black and who would yellow be? See, that's where it becomes difficult. Because I can't think of a black character. Maybe like a witch or something, like the witch in Snow White. I don't know. You see, like, but she doesn't have black at the end of her name. You know, like Red Riding Hood. You know, the red is clearly there. Snow White, the white is clearly there. But with black and with yellow, I can't think of anyone. We'll see when we get there. Of course, we'll see when we get there. But yeah, let us hop right into the White trailer and see what the White trailer has in store for us. Also, everything is a gun. Rule 1, apparently, everything is a gun. Okay. Okay. Everyone's entitled to their own sorrow, for the heart has no metric or form of measure, and all of it irreplaceable. I love the animation style. Like an ice princess almost. Go on then, give us your audition. That's a great voice. That's a great voice. Ooh, a wraith. Okay. On guard. You gotta dodge that. Okay, I know I said a perfect place to pause it. Perfect place to pause. I know I said I don't like pausing it. Glyphs, like magical glyphs. Okay, now that's interesting. Also, the other thing that I wanted to point out is that fighting a knight, I mean, sort of a giant knight. So the last one we had the the werewolf. So oh, wait a second. Red Riding Hood fighting werewolves. Wolves. I've not read Snow White in a long, long time, since I was a kid, since it was read to me. But there's no night in Snow White, is there? I know it rhymes, Snow White, what? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not Snow White. Oh, look at it. Nah, the way he's skating with a rapier. Oh. Nah, that's cool. I won't pause it, Devin. I will pause. No, you know what, Devin? I will pause it. There's so much I want to talk about. So it seems like it's not really like a magical glyph. It is sort of, but it's more like a platform. It's more like a platform. It's like a like a a jump off platform. So that's the way it seems to me right here, which is actually very handy in a battle. Why are you looking so sad? Okay. If I've learned one thing, is that everything is a gun. You can definitely tell by the handle. Definitely Snow White. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's alright. I need to see that again. Just. This one is not that long. It's not the Dragon Slayer. Oh. Well, I was wrong. Yeah, he did. Well, I don't know what he's alive in the first place, but he gone. Well. Just from the two characters, damn it, I like Scythes though. But just from the two characters that I've seen, my favorite one. My favorite one, definitely my favorite one. I'm a sucker for. I've said this before. I'm a sucker for swords. All right. That is the W. Okay. 2013. Man, that was such a long time ago. I'm surprised I've never seen it. I'm really surprised I've never seen it. It's like one of those things that I've known about for years, for like absolute years. Like ever since this came out, ever since this came out ages ago, I've known about it, but I've never seen it. Like so many people that I watch have either reacted to it or have talked about it or have discussed it, and I've just never seen it. Like the thing that actually from story, right? There are two things that made me actually want to watch it now. In May, starting it in May. One of those was I don't know if you guys can hear that, but one of my neighbors has decided to just lawn their backyard. So I don't know where you guys can hear the lawnmower in the background, but yeah, there are two things. I hope you can't hear it, but you probably can't. There are two things that really made me start this now. One was a comment from someone that said, "Are you gonna do RWBY anytime soon?" And I was like, you know what, May. I was already planning on doing it eventually, but I just hastened it up basically to May. The other thing was a channel that I watched called Blind Wave. That lawnmower is driving me crazy. Right, but good we're at the end of the video, so like it's just me talking, alright? I'm not ruining this epic music performance that was being played. Well, being sung, I should say. The second thing that that made me really want to start this sooner than later is that a channel that I watch called Blind Wave, who have reacted to RWBY. They've recently had like a 6-year channel special, I guess if we call it, like a 6-year YouTube channel special where they ranked all the shows that they've watched. And I basically just like, I looked at the things that I've seen from their ranking. I got to for the things that I haven't seen, I didn't listen because I kind of want to always go in spoiled, especially for like for other shows, mainly for TV shows, because I haven't seen many TV shows. So I just looked at the rankings basically, and the one that really stood out to me was RWBY. The reason why that stood out to me is because all of the animes that they've ranked, if you can't tell, I have seen plenty of anime and plenty of manga. But like one of the only things like cartoons and animes that I've not, two of those that I've not seen, one of them was RWBY, the other one was Rick and Morty. That's what it's called. Yeah, Rick and Morty. Like those are the only two of the animated series that I've not seen. So I was like, okay, RWBY is on the internet, I can watch that. Rick and Morty, I'll have to see where that's on in the future and maybe like just watch that by myself, maybe react to it, I'm not sure actually. But yeah, I thought this would be a perfect time to watch this, just seeing where it's ranked and seeing that it's one of the few animated shows, two really animated shows that I've not seen or not even, checked out at all. So that's why I wanted to start. Now, there was no confirmation about whether that was Snow White, but I'm gonna just assume that was Snow White. I mean, we've had a lot of the snow imagery in the background, ice imagery in the background. There is a lot to digest here, but it's a trailer. I said that I don't want to analyze trailers because it might spoil the show. But screw it, I'm gonna analyze the trailer. All right. One thing again, our Red Riding Hood fought against werewolves. Snow White is fighting against giant knights. Looks like the one dude from Berserk, the dragon thing. What I also very much like is the rapier. Where is it? It has different colors here, and all of them did different things. Yellow seemed like it was piercing. I think red, is that the one that she chooses? Yeah, red, just like encased in like a red aura almost, which gave it, I'm assuming, durability, maybe power, but that would be yellow. I don't know. I don't know. And then like you had this, and I'm like, where did this come from? Now it's there. Oh my goodness. Okay, if the animation for a trailer is just like that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the actual volumes, the shows, the episodes, what those have in store for me. But that's my thoughts on the RWBY White trailer. I just want to go back for a second and just listen to not so much the lyrics of the song, but more so the beginning, just to see like what the song is about, I guess. But I'm not listening to the full thing again. I'm just like listening to the beginning. I might watch the full thing again, granted, because I liked it so much. But that's difficult to make out, honestly, because of the echo. How did I not know? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, I know what the white. I know what the W stands for. Weiß Schnee. White snow. Okay. Snow White. Yeah. Basically. Weiß Schnee, Snow White. Okay. I can speak German, by the way, fluently. So, should be Weißer Schnee, but semantics out of the way. All right. White snow. Literally just white snow. So Snow White. Okay. Intriguing. So I was right, but it's not actually Snow White. It's still the same character, just different name for it, which I'm actually okay. I'm actually very okay with, if I'm being completely honest. So these will be coming out in a 3-day pattern. So one day will be RWBY, the other day will be Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, and then you've got Sword Art Online, well, SAO, the Abridged series as well. So these will alternate each day between each other. Of course, there may be days where that's not the case, you know, depending on my schedule. You know, I do have a life, so things can be quite difficult to work around, but if everything works well, these should come out every 3 days, give or take. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Very much enjoyed this. Very much looking forward to seeing what the actual volumes look like, because these teaser trailers have been fantastic. So I'm looking forward to black, because I can't think of a character with black. Black. Now that I know they're based after legends, after myths, after fairy tales, I'm trying to think of black. Like which myth besides, you know, that isn't evil is black? And who has black or some sort of black in the? I love pronouncing it like that. Black. Who has that in their name? I've not read fairy tales since I was like 10. Well, at least the traditional fairy tales I've not read, you know, besides like some of the more, well, they're all quite dark, honestly. As I said, I can speak German fluently. That's because I grew up in Germany, in Munich specifically. And the fairy tales are a lot darker than people remember. You know, if you actually read the original, like, Brother Grimm's tales, they're a lot darker than people really remember. But I don't remember who is black. Who is black in them? I don't know. I can only think of villains. Like, an immediate thought goes to, we've had 2 female characters. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cheat. You know how I'm going to cheat? Okay, we've got 4 female characters right here. All right, that's how I'm going to cheat, because now I know, okay, it has to be a female character. Now, I thought witch immediately when I thought black, witch. But that doesn't really look like a witch. No, that doesn't look like a witch. Well, unless witches have become this pretty now. So I don't know. Basically, if she were, I know it's difficult to tell, but like if she was like, like the shadow was like, then I would be like, you know what, fair enough, it has to be a witch. But this, it becomes difficult. And I don't know. We'll see, I guess, when we get to the black trailer, ladies and gentlemen. But I will see all of it. I kind of like to speculate now, because it just gives me like moments to think. I'm like, damn it, who could it be? I might have to actually, before the next episode, before I'm watching the next trailer, I might just like go and open up an old fairy tales book, go to the library, get myself an old fairy tales book, and just like skim through that. But anyway, that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Probably doesn't even have to have the black in their name, I guess, but you know, I'm trying to think of a character that might have a black in their name, or any form of black. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in the next one. Until then, again, as I said, these should probably be coming out every like 3 days or so. But again, it all depends on how time works for me. Besides that, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye.